think of the library, you think of books, right? We are that, of course. But I think you'll be amazed to learn about all the things that your public library and library staff can help with, both online and at our branches throughout rural Whatcom County. Something incredibly powerful happens here every day. We call it the power of sharing.
Everything here is free. You can borrow anything you want.
This stuff is yours. It belongs at your house. And we borrow it for a while so other people can have a look at it and see if they want it at their house.
You don't have to buy a cup of coffee to be able to hang out in our spaces and enjoy our free Wi-Fi, printing, and access our amazing staff.
We're just here to serve you in a way that serves everyone.
If you want to hear a story, shout hooray! Hooray! If you want to hear a story, shout hooray!
Young people's library experiences are formative.
Little kids, their insides are on their outsides. And so you can actually see that connection in that aha moment. You're doing something kind of simple and kind of fun that's really helping your child.
Interactive, look at books, read books, check out books, play with toys, maybe some socializing, kind of build a community.
We really see a trajectory from the earliest kids all the way up through the end of their adolescence.
Our staff are really highly trained to meet the needs of those teens.
For me, it was a safe space to go after school, and I really enjoyed the art clubs and the writing clubs.
I did the cover for the publication of Walking Comics.
We produce 2 books every year through Teen Services, Walk Comics and A Forest of Words. One is an art book and one is a poetry book. And everybody who submits either an art piece or a poem get the book to keep. They become a published artist or a published poet. The library really is, for many teens, kind of the place where they can just be themselves and also think about who they might want to become.
We support people with technology every single day.
I have to scan myself some medical forms. I don't happen to have a scanner, so I come to my local library for assistance.
You can come in and use the printer. You can use a computer.
Take care of some of those life issues, paying bills or applying for jobs that you now have to do online.
We don't have Wi-Fi where we're at right now, so it enables me to actually have somewhere to work.
I had to go online through my company's portal and worked on my 12 hours of continuing education, which is mandatory because I'm a state certified living caregiver.
Maybe you need a private, quiet place to be in an online meeting. Our libraries have those spaces. With our 10 library locations spread throughout the county, access to the internet is really not that far. We have Wi-Fi in our libraries and in our library parking lots. Even if the library's closed, you can just pull up.
The library now has mobile hotspots that we lend out to people. That is hugely popular in our community.
For a while we were trained, just Google it, you can find the answer. But now I think with AI, coming in and talking to a person just gives you a level of confidence, particularly if that person is a librarian. Our staff have been trained about how to assess the information that they're finding online.
The Library of Things is a collection pretty much of things that you wouldn't normally expect in a library collection, so things that can surprise and delight you. You can check out a Discover Pass that permits you to go into all kinds of state and public lands without paying a fee.
You can check out anything from a ukulele to a voltmeter. You can check out puzzles and games.
I love going home and trying out a new video game without actually having to buy it.
Check out like robot kits and American Girl dolls.
Things that maybe somebody couldn't afford to purchase on their own. It's not just the physical items in the Library of Things collection. We also have digital resources. So if you're interested in ebooks and e-audiobooks, you can go to our Libby app. We provide free access to a number of different databases. Ancestry.com if you're doing genealogy research, to the entire Consumer Reports database. You can read news sources from all around the country and the world. We also online have access to streaming video, streaming music.
We canceled our Spotify and we're doing Freegal, which gets us a couple downloads, so we actually own music.
Canopy, which is our movie streaming service. It's like Netflix.
And you don't have to pay for it. You can listen to that music or watch that really interesting movie just by downloading the apps.
It's way up yonder in the Northwest Nation, way up yonder by a reservation.
There's a growing need and a growing desire in our communities for people to connect. In 2023, we had around 8,000 patrons who attended over 600 programs across our library system. They're all free, without exception.
It's multi-generational, lifelong learning, that kind of environment.
We have programs that are artistic in nature, where you can make something. There are programs that have more to do with social services. For instance, our Dementia 101 program series that helps caregivers and loved ones of people who are navigating dementia. Musical programs, we have concerts all throughout the summer.
You don't have to get invited, everyone's invited. It just is a wonderful space for everyone to get to come together and connect.
For me, the library represents the common good. It's shared knowledge, it's shared entertainment, it's shared experiences.
Helping folks feel less isolated in a post-COVID world.
Puts me in a good state of mind and improves my mood just being around the people.
I've met a lot of my really good friends actually just by being at the library.
Community garden in the back. It has social events, it has music events.
Clubs come to meet in our meeting room spaces, from beekeepers to Toastmasters.
Out here in a rural area, scattered population, this is a resource that's like a post office, is just essential.
We don't get to go into town all the time. It's really convenient to be able to come and pick out new books. They get to know what kind of books my daughter likes.
A lot of families are coming and looking for resources in the community.
It's important to have cultural liaisons to reach out to communities who may not feel supported in other places and want to find a resource.
We can direct them to where those resources are fairly quickly.
Having that sense of belonging, in this place, where they can just come in and they feel like, they're part of the family.
It brings value to the work we do, to our community, to just being human.
All right, you are all set, Wyatt. You are official library card holder.
The library isn't one thing, and it certainly isn't static. We provide the resources, support, and gathering spaces you and your neighbors need to learn, to play, and to thrive today and into the future. Everyone is welcome here. We are your Whatcom County Library System. Visit us and experience the power of sharing.